So now you have collective orchestration of the bots themselves. And again, pragmatically, you did see some things surfacing like, oh, my user is having this technical problem, or I can't figure out
human, which just sounds a little more unsettling to me when they call us human.
They call us humans. And
Not
the other
user,
bots
my
would
human.
respond. But the other bots would respond. And theoretically, I don't actually know mechanically if this is the case, but if your bot is solving my bot's problems, then my bot goes back and fixes whatever it is internally, and then my bot knows that it can solve its problems by posting them in this forum. That's actually what you call a recursive loop, such that although it's not being built right into their training, it's creating an ever-growing and morphing training set for these bots that they can learn from. And then it's decentralized. So I had this conversation with my wife too, my long-suffering wife, and she's like, but this sounds really bad. Can somebody just turn it off? And I paused for a second and I thought, oh my gosh, we didn't just build like a platform. Yeah, you could shut down Moltbook if you wanted, but you just built 1.6 million agents that are all
roaming the web,
hosted.
Yeah.
And they're hosted on a VPS, virtual private server, or they're hosted on a MacBook Mini, or they're hosted on some old laptop in a closet, or whatever it is. And
completely decentralized.
Completely decentralized. And yes, they have API connections to the models themselves, and that's the brain of them. A certain number of them actually are running their own local models. So now they're sitting in closets with, like, we're in this show, we don't get into like small language models and things like that, but they're sitting in closets, like essentially running rudimentary LLMs unto themselves.
And when you say rudimentary, they're actually still quite good.
They are quite good. They're just slow.
They're just not running on Frontier Lab GPUs, but they're not bad as far as what they can do.
But this is where we're heading, right? This is collaboration between different agents, and there's no intelligence here. But I think inarguably there's no intelligence among like ants. But ants build enormous structures, basically based on trial and error. So this is why people like us we're sort of dancing around it a little bit, but it all feels very, very odd. And once you add a level of, dare I say, true intelligence, or a higher level of inference on top of it, one, this could solve all kinds of problems as far as how training persists, and two, it could turn out to be an enormously bad idea.
It can solve a lot of problems. It can create a lot of problems. It's like the fire that can cook your dinner or cook the person, right?